Today we're at one of Australia's favourite stores, talking about the difference between a rookie renovator and a pro. So before we head on in there, and I want to show you a few products today that are really the difference between what a rookie renovator would use and what a pro renovator would use. But first of all, I want to just cover off on something. There's three main reasons someone will renovate a property. The first reason is they're renovating the property for themselves. If you're renovating a property for yourself and you want stone bench tops, you want $1,000 tap fitting, you go for it. But if you're renovating a property to either rent or to sell, you really need to be looking at each product you use and making sure you're maximising your return on each dollar spent. It's so easy to spend $1 and only get 50 cents back, so I want to cover off some products that I recommend and that I've used in the past.
Spending $510 on a fan, that's a rookie move. Spending $65 on a fan, now you're starting to think like a pro. Probably one of the most costly things I see people do is go and put expensive tiles on a property. Now you can pay up to $48, $50, $60 a metre for tiles, and then they're going to cost another $30 or $40 to install. If you're doing a cheap property, so a budget property in your area, a great product is the rollout vinyl. So this vinyl's cheap to install, costs about $51 for 3 square meters, so it's about $15 a meter. Very cheap option. By the time you put furniture over it, people will never notice. If you're doing something a little bit higher end, or if you are looking to renovate a property to rent, I highly recommend what they call luxury sheet vinyl. So this is this vinyl here. This stuff, you can pick it up for about $22 a meter. It's very easy to install, super hard wearing, it's scratch resistant, water resistant. For the tropics, it's a great product that won't actually swell. Another little great product while we're through this section, quite often you'll see kitchens have water damage under the sink. This isn't uncommon. These things, they're $1.68. You can put them under the sink, bam, your water damage is gone. Kitchens are another big thing I see rookie renovators go wrong with. If you can salvage your current kitchen, give it a coat of paint, make sure you do. You can save yourself thousands. Otherwise, if you do need to replace the kitchen, the current kitchen's well and truly gone, consider a cheap option. These caboodle kitchens from Bunnings are cheap. There's also IKEA that now delivers most parts of Australia. So have a look, keep your kitchens cheap. I wouldn't recommend going stone bench tops. No one's going to pay you extra because we've got stone. Keep them cheap, laminate bench tops. Pretty clean is what we're aiming for. Plumbing fixtures are absolutely one of my favourites. People can drop thousands changing over their tap fittings and it makes zero difference to the sale price. So don't be a rookie. If you are renovating a property, go the cheap fittings. There's no need to spend hundreds of dollars when the cheap $29 fittings will do the same thing, get the job done. Same for a rental property or if you're looking to sell a property. Obviously, like I said before, if you're keeping a property, hey, put in the $1,000 tap if you really feel it will make a difference. However, if you're doing it to profit, keep the tap fittings cheap. Another little tip on this note, check out the warranties when you are buying tap fittings. Places like Bunnings will only do a supply warranty, where some of the other hardwares do is supply and install. So if something breaks, they'll actually pay for the plumber to replace it. So worth checking out that one. Another rookie mistake I see all the time is people wanting to put these $1,000 fancy doors in. $919, and that's for the door not even installed. Really, it's not going to make $1,000 worth of difference to the sale price. You can essentially install the same $58 door and you're going to get the same result. Or even better yet, keep your current door. So that's another tip where you see the rookies versus the pros really making a big difference. Toilets. Essentially all they do is flush you down the drain. And you might be thinking I'm going to tell you to get the cheapest toilet you can find, where you're actually wrong. As much as you can pick up toilets for $99, I do recommend spending a little bit more, not a great deal more, and going something like this, the $298. It's flush against the back wall and does look a lot nicer. So there is certain things that you do want to spend a little bit more on, as it will increase the appeal of the property. Fancy outdoor garden lights, while they may look spectacular at night, I'm yet to show a property at night. People look at property during the day A simple wall-mounted security light is all you need. If you are going to paint your property, make sure you keep it neutral colours. There's no need to go crazy feature walls. This is really a big mistake I see rookies make versus the pros keeping it neutral. So make sure if you are painting, keep it neutral, and make sure you do paint. It's amazing the difference a fresh coat of paint can make on a property. The rookie move we made last year, buying a $41 sprayer and expecting it to spray a whole house. If you're going to do it yourself, you need to spend the money and get the proper tools. Ultimately, the difference between a rookie renovator and a pro renovator is a pro renovator understands their market. They understand what buyers will pay more for and what buyers really don't care about. So, for instance, buyers in general won't care for a fancy tap or a fancy toilet. Essentially, if you can keep it clean, keep it simple, keep it tidy, buyers will pay you a premium price to properties that have just been put on the market without any care. This goes to the same line for tenants. Tenants are wanting a property that's clean, that's tidy, that they're not going to have maintenance issues with. If you can make sure the property's clean, tidy, you'll attract a premium rent. Once again, a tenant won't pay you $1 more because you've got a fancy toilet or a fancy tap. The other thing I see rookie renovators do is they don't follow this channel. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button. We do bring out a heap of content and I love making these videos for you.